Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to try something a little different. Today's not a movie review. What we're going to do is we're going to actually talk about some news that we found out today about Spider-Man and the MCU, and if he's in the MCU or if he's not, what's going on with all Disney and Sony and all that mess. So if you're a fan of Spider-Man and the MCU, this is some good news. It looks like they came to an agreement.
Woo!
It's great news. I'm actually really happy about this because I don't want him back with Sony only. I like him in the MCU. So, we have some good news. He's back in the MCU. Did you want to talk about the details, Gio? A little bit?
Well, let's hit a little bit of history, just so that everybody can get an understanding. A long time ago, when the Earth was still green.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, that too. Marvel was struggling. And they sold all their properties, so that's why Fox had Fantastic Four. That's why, Sony has Spiderman. So slowly but surely, they've been trying to acquire all their properties, and Sony's not letting go of Spider-Man. Spider-Man makes too much money.
Yeah.
So Disney says, fine. They create the MCU. They create all these amazing movies, and they are able to make a deal with Sony. They say, hey, look, let us use Sony.
Or let's use Spider-Man.
Let us use Spider-Man. We're only going to make a 5% profit and all the profit from the merchandising. And that was the original deal.
Yeah, that's what he had up until now, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah. And then last month, was it? That they were like...
I was thinking maybe like 2 months ago. It was over the summer.
I feel, it's just a hard time for me.
Very emotional.
Disney was like, hey, let's renegotiate the deal so that we can keep using Spider-Man in our movies, and we want half. And so Sony's like, no, what's wrong with you? And they said, fine, no deal. And I mean, I'm sure there was a complicated negotiation going on a little bit, but basically Disney wanted half, and Sony wasn't going to give over that much control and over that much money. So we all went through a down point at that.
Yeah, I was definitely down about that, and it was crazy that they wanted half, because at the end of the day, this is Sony's movie. They're financing it. Yeah. So the fact that they even wanted half was kind of crazy. And
the way Spider-Man Far From Home ended, you can't do that. You can't just take away Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, like Gio was saying earlier, these movies are successful even without the MCU.
Yeah.
I think their lowest grossing movie was Spider-Man 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that was the worst.
It made over $700 million. So these movies are successful without the MCU. So it's not like they need it. It's just more of a plus to be in the MCU. But we all prefer it anyways. We all prefer them to be.
And they survive without Disney.
Exactly. So the good news is like Gio was saying, that now they came to an agreement. So he's going to his next Spider-Man movie is going to be in the MCU, and he's going to show up in one more MCU movie. We don't know exactly yet. But that third Spider-Man movie that's coming out through Sony / Marvel is coming out July 16, 2021. So it's really exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
And then the next MCU movie, like I said, I don't know. None of us know yet what movie that's going to be. Yeah. Exactly. But hopefully after that they can come to another negotiation and keep this going, because I want to keep seeing, Spider-Man in the MCU. He's great. You know, and interacting with the other characters and everything. It's like the comics.
Yeah, it is great. I hope they do continue it. So according to Variety, the new deal is Disney, Marvel. They finance 25% of
the movie. Yes. Of
the movie. They make 25% of the box office, so they kind of try to make their money back, and they still keep merchandise. Which merchandise is crazy. Yeah. So to control merchandise. I mean, that's where the money's at, the movies, they stop making money after a while, but kids always buy the toys.
Yeah, like I think in some of the videos I'll have a Spider-Man shirt. So
so like
people, the merchandising is always going to be around.
So Disney's making a lot of money off the deal originally, even with it's only 5%. They got the right property, they got the right thing. So that's the new deal. July 16, 2021 is supposedly when the new Spider-Man movie is coming out.
It's gonna be awesome.
And So they're in talks with the director, you had said earlier?
Yeah, so director John Watts, he was the director of the first two movies, Far From Home and from Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in talks with him to direct the third movie as well. And I like this. I think he's good. Only thing I want him to focus more on, you know, just as a fan, I want to see more Spider-Man. Because I feel like we got a lot of Peter Parker in these first two movies. And I want to see more Spider-Man. Like him as Spider-Man doing this thing, as Spider-Man coming into his own. Where we can see him develop and be a better Spider-Man. I still think he's my favorite Peter Parker.
For sure.
If we're gonna go like, you know, top three or whatever, because, you know, the three live action Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
I think Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man.
Yep.
His costume's the best. I think he's like overall the way his mannerisms, the way
the way he is with Spider-Man. Yeah.
I liked him the best. But I want to see this Spider-Man come into his own and actually be Spider-Man and own it. You know, I want to see that. Yeah. So hopefully we see that in this third film.
Hopefully. All right. So that's it. That's all we had. We just kind of wanted to break it down for you just a little bit. If you like it, let us know. Hit the like button. And if you are curious about any other movie-related news,
Star Wars news coming out right now.
Yeah. Leave a comment. Let us know what you're interested in. And we'll try to tackle that as that news unfolds. So this is Gerry and Gio reporting live, recorded live.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.